Today we take a look at one of D-Cup Studios' terrain mats. Hiya, it's Phil from Warhammer Online here, and we are going to be looking at one of D-Cup Studios' terrain mats, and we thought we'd start by having a quick look at their website. As you can see, they've got a pretty comprehensive range. There's quite a lot going off here actually. There's quite a few products in quite a few different sizes. As you can see, they can do 3x3, 3x6, 4x4, so there's a lot going off on this website, so definitely worth checking the website out. But today we're going to be looking at the Alien Planet mat. Now, just for transparency, they have provided us an Alien Planet mat for review, but I wanted to have a look at the options available. As you can see, we've got mousepad PVC, but particularly the one we're looking at today is the 6x4 mousepad version. Here it is in place on one of our gaming tables. It's a really interesting design. You've got this sort of gribbly alien surface and weird green terrain. It's on 2mm neoprene material, so just like the mouse mat material we're used to. As you can see, it rolls out lovely and flat, no problems whatsoever. So that was straight from packaging, straight onto the table for the first time. There's no curling or any resistance to that at all, so it's laid out nice and flat. Folds back over easily as well, and as you can see, it wraps away really neatly. From a texture point of view, you can see the rubber surface on the back there. There's a lot of grip, so it doesn't move around on the table much at all. And the print quality is really high, considering you know, this is a material weave. I was really impressed with how much detail they've actually squeezed onto this surface. You know, these are quite close-up shots I'm showing here, and as you can see, the little ripples and breaks in the stonework, as well as the strange sort of purple ooze that's flowing across from one side of the board to the other. There's some really interesting points to the terrain as well. They've got these sort of sharp contrast highlights, which gives it almost a wet feel in some areas as well. There's a particular close-up here, you can see where it's kind of shiny and almost a little bit wet. So last thing to really do was to just check out what they look like with a bit of scenery on board. I didn't set a full terrain board up, but I wanted you to see and get a sense of the scale of the pattern against some of the standard terrain. So there's a couple of pictures really against some ammo crates and some of the Adaptus Mechanicus scenery. So again, like I say, all I'm trying to do here is illustrate a sense of scale of the pattern to models that you'd all recognize. Overall, I mean, I have to say, it's a good price point. Delivery was really quick. Admittedly, you know, they sent one to us, but they gave us indication of when postage was made. It arrived in a very timely manner. No trouble at all laying it out. Some of the issues we have with some of these mats is they sort of retain their curl, and you know, you have to weigh them down for a little bit before they'll settle down in place. No problems whatsoever. It wasn't particularly difficult to roll away either, because it's quite thin material. There's very little resistance to the rolling. And again, that point there where it sort of rolled back out because I wanted to straighten the mat up, you can see how easily it just sort of flopped into place and gave a beautiful flat surface. We have encountered, you know, some gaming mats in the past where you just either retain a crease or you retain a curl. No issue whatsoever with this material, and I don't think anything's lost by the fact that it's a little bit thinner. That's what makes it a little bit more malleable. I don't think there's anything lost whatsoever in its toughness and strength. It was no problem whatsoever in terms of that I could see in terms of gaming on it. It looked very durable. Well, there you go. Quick overview of it. It's worth mentioning when we received it, it didn't come with a storage bag, so just make sure if you're planning on ordering anything like that, storage bags appear to be optional through the website and available in 2 different sizes. Other than that, what can I say? It's a great mat. I'm looking forward to seeing it on some of the battlefields for our channel, and we'll hope to see you again soon. I'll leave you with a few photos. Thank you very much. Don't forget, if you want to support us and see a whole host of exclusive content, then you can subscribe for a premium account at www.wargameronline.com. Once a premium member, you can have access to all of our exclusive content covering battle reports, full painting tutorials, hobby chats, as well as a whole host of product reviews, unboxings, and the latest news on what's going on in the world of wargaming.